Have you ever wondered who's really getting rich when you buy that used skin in your favorite game? Well, today we're pulling back the curtain on the most powerful person in gaming you've probably never even heard of.
So think about it. You're in game, you see that awesome new cosmetic, and you decide to buy it. You click the button, but have you ever stopped to ask yourself, where does that money actually go?
You might think it all goes straight to the brilliant developers who spent years creating that world. And yes, some of it does. But the truth is, a massive slice of that pie flows directly into the pockets of one man. A guy who didn't code the game, didn't design the characters, but somehow he owns the whole show. We're talking about a $400 billion empire. That's the value of the company built by Ma Huateng, the invisible king of gaming. He's one of the most powerful people in tech, yet he stays completely behind the scenes. I'm sharing this millionaire story in clear, professional English so we can get inspired and level up our vocabulary together. Because understanding his strategy, well, it's like a masterclass in how modern business really works.
So let's analyze the mindset of Ma Huateng, the founder of the tech giant Tencent.
You see, Ma Huateng didn't even start in gaming. He began with a simple chat app called QQ. But here's where his genius really kicked in. He had this incredible strategic insight. He realized that owning the platform, the place where everyone hangs out, was the real key to power. That one idea changed everything. He decided to stop competing and start owning.
And this became his core philosophy, the platform strategy. It's all about building an empire by investing in what's already great, not just creating things from scratch.
And his investment portfolio? It is absolutely insane. We're talking about owning 100% of Riot Games, the creators of League of Legends, a huge piece of Epic Games, the team behind Fortnite, a majority of Supercell who make Clash of Clans. It's like he didn't just want to play the game, he wanted to own the entire playground. But here's the question, right? How do you own all these amazing creative companies without totally crushing the magic that made them successful in the first place? Well, that brings us to his hands-off empire strategy. It's kind of the secret sauce to the whole thing.
The secret ingredient is one powerful concept: autonomy. See, Ma understood that creative people, the real innovators, they don't want a boss telling them what to do. They need freedom. They need the power to make their own decisions.
So his approach is just brilliant in its simplicity. He doesn't tell developers what games to make. Instead, he provides the two things they need most: a boatload of money and powerful servers to run their games. Then he just steps back and lets the experts do their thing. And the results of this is pretty fascinating when you look at it. Tencent's influence over the entire market is sky high, but their direct control over the creative side of things, it's kept super low on purpose. This is how they achieve total market dominance, by controlling the space without controlling the creators. Okay, so what is the big lesson here for us? What's the main takeaway from Ma Huateng's playbook that we can actually use? Here it is, the most important lesson. It is almost always better to be a platform owner than a product owner. Think about it. A product owner builds one thing. If that one thing fails, the money stops. But a platform owner? They build the stadium where everyone else comes to play their games. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. The stadium owner always gets paid. So the real goal isn't just to build a product, it's to build an asset. That stadium is an asset. It's something you own that keeps generating value for you. And today, your platform could be anything. It could be your audience on social media, your personal brand, or a community you build around your passion. To grow your English and your mindset every day, hit subscribe and join our community. Let's succeed together. All right, before we wrap up, let's do a quick vocabulary upgrade with some of the key business words we used today. First step, strategic. This is when you're not just thinking about today, but planning for a big, long-term goal. Mara's decision to buy other companies was a very strategic move. Next, portfolio. A portfolio is just a collection of different investments or assets. Tencent has a massive portfolio of gaming companies. Then we have autonomy. This is simply the freedom to make your own decisions. Ma gave his companies autonomy, and that's why they continue to be so creative. Market dominance. This is the goal for a lot of big companies. It means you control most of the market for your type of product. Tencent's hands-off strategy helps them achieve market dominance.
And finally, asset. Remember, an asset is anything valuable that you own that can make you money. The big lesson here is to focus on building assets. So the final question for you is, what platform are you building? See ya!